everyone, today is Friday the 14th, 15th even of March 2019 and this is the start of our weekend away to Birmingham to visit the photography show that's on at the NEC. Oh, I should say photography and video show because I think this is the first year they've ever done the video show with the photography show, so it'll be really interesting. We've never been before, so we just thought for something a little bit different, let's go try it out because we're really interested in some of DJI's new tech and looking at getting a new drone. And what else? I really want to see Nikon's take on the full frame mirrorless and Panasonic's take on it as well, because I know the Sony's been like such a hit. And it's like, is it something that would be worth upgrading to? I don't think for us it probably never would be, but good to go see and have fun and play around and stuff like that. So that's the plans. As some of you may know, we live in Glasgow, so we are driving down tonight. It takes about 5 hours and Troy doesn't finish work until 5. As designated driver, I am gonna go for a shower and I'm gonna go for a nap. Priorities here, and then we'll take you along with us all the way down. I don't think we'll be able to record anything on the way down because it is pretty boring motorway driving right down the M6 and the M74. We are staying in a Premier Inn near Redditch, which is about half an hour from the NEC, so we're only down for the weekends. We'll be at the show on the Saturday tomorrow, and then Sunday we'll be driving back up. We're not really 100% sure what we're doing on Sunday. We would have loved to have went to Blackpool Pleasure Beach because we've never been before and we do love rides, but the weather is looking pretty awful right now. Like, it is so windy. Storm something started with a G, Storm Gavin, then it was a Storm H, and then oh yeah, it's so windy out there, so hopefully we'll get down there okay without too much traffic or too many issues with the weather. Fingers crossed, touch wood, that'll all be good. We're really out of this videoing ourselves and what we're doing kind of thing, so it's getting really sore. I'm like propping it up. We've pretty much all packed, so obviously because it's us we have excessive packing. There's another duffel bag to go along with that just for a weekend. One of our bags is usually full of like our camera stuff and all that. We're taking everything with us. We're hoping to get rid of the GoPro once again. Really don't know what to expect. I do know a bit about it, but I really don't know what to expect from like the guest speakers and like the stands and stuff like that for each brand, or you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I really don't know what to expect. Hopefully it'll be really good. We might be able to make a bit of a tradition out of it. I might keep the Sunday video a little bit separate because that'll just be us doing our normal travels, I suppose, so it doesn't really fit in with this. Exciting, but I am panicking about remembering everything. There's only a freaking weekend away. It's not like it's anything major. So we'll see you shortly. I'm going to probably go pack up the car and go for my nap and then have a shower. The car is gassed up, ready to go. We've got snacks. For dinner we'll probably just stop in at McDonald's. Oh, I know sweetie, it's just such a hard life.
Hey, oh, let's go. Yep. Handbrake would help.
I did that the other day too.
to start.
If you're new to Nippon School, my name's Bill Freeman, I'm the training manager at Nippon School. It's my colleague Rishi. So if you have any technical questions about your cameras and you can't get close to our colleagues on the stand over there, come and have a chat with us because we love talking about cameras. Today I'm just going to talk quickly.
I feel like I should like leave it
I'm going to introduce
Thank you, Mary.
on the stage today.
It'd be nice if we did it back on 2/3. You did it.
My freebies.
Yep. You guys will bring cameras and you can play with all that. We do need it back at the end of the day, but we can get you sort of familiar with new cameras that you're looking at or new lenses you want to try out. So today, when I finish on the stage, I am going to be followed by Amy. Amy will be talking about her amazing car photography and automotive photography and how she tells stories with sort of the vintage car shoots she does. George is there, George Turner, who is a fabulous wildlife photographer. Helen will be talking about tracking. We have also a demo we're just going to do here. So we have a camera here that has the new IAF autofocus on it as well. So IAF is a new thing. This is coming out in May on the mirrorless cameras. This is going to make shooting portraiture, action and things like that really, really easy with the cameras. So one of the things we'll be able to do when you're using these cameras is track people very, very easily if they're looking at you. It works good. We only got these yesterday, and it's one of those things that sort of they say, don't do my demos with new stuff. I'm going to say I'm confident enough after our testing yesterday that this worked perfectly yesterday, but we shall see. It's a big product. There we go, it's acquired my face, and I'm not going to look at that. And if I walk closer here,
Oh, that's really good.
yeah, and I go backwards. And if we cover up, so it tracks really well, and we can go backwards, forwards, or Rishi could be moving towards me. He won't move because we'll pull the cables out, but it's a really great demo for the IAF. So if you want to see this more, I've got one of these cameras, a couple of my colleagues have got cameras over there like that, so come and ask more about that if you're interested in looking at the IAF. You can't shoot.
I found DJI. Yeah, you can actually see.
Nothing like your little video camera.
The Big Brothers. Oh, look, this is Big Brothers.
This is Big Brother.
Yeah, around.
It's waterproof.
Yeah. You've got a really light back there as well. Oh, look, shit.
Look, you can open it from the side as well.
Oh yeah, there we are.
All the bats.
Instead of these, webbing straps.
Weatherproof?
So if you've
Yeah.
got more gear than sense, which is very common, you can strap it to the bottom, you can strap it to the top, do whatever you like. Perfect.
They'd be worth the money.
Yeah,
That would be.
that's most common, yeah.
Even put your drink bottle on the front or your walkie-talkie just in case, or some snacks. Most likely snacks.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How many tripods you can fit for us? I can
It
hold.
will take a 13-inch laptop as well. I've got. You won't take it around somebody, will you? I mean,
Yes, you would. I want Wi-Fi on the mountains.
I don't.
No, they're pretty nifty. I've looked at them before, but they don't sell them here.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, nice.
That's probably
That's a nice
exactly what
one.
it is.
Very nice one, yeah. Exactly.
So you've got your bag, your units and your case. So that might just be for the backpack alone. So you might have to pay for the inserts and stuff like that. But if it means if you can configure it the way exactly you want it, then yes, it's well.
This is like the one that we seen at thing, isn't it?
Water bottle holder. Back thingy. Oh. Straps.
Oh no, it's too heavy.
I know.
It's got side
The
things.
the thingy's nice. Hey, the khaki colour's nice.
Yeah.
I'm happy with just my yellow backpack. I've given up on cameras.
Because like,
Yeah.
like
Oh, you can put it
handles
as a
there.
strap as well, a long
Yeah.
strap. Do you want me to take that and you can sling it properly?
It's heavy.
No, it's fucking heavy.
So we got like a compartment for like your camera and that.
So look, they're only 15 quid. Can't go wrong.
It's massive though.
Where's the main?
So your main compartment's at the back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even like that one, the bigger one.
Very nice.
Like, it's not much bigger than the Spark.
Yeah.
It's about half an hour. Yeah, half an hour depending on the conditions. So if it's really super windy, you're going to get less out of it because it's got to do a lot to stay in the air. But yeah, half an hour is the list time. It's an 8-kilometre transmission. But obviously, by law, you've got to keep it in sight. But yeah, that's the transmission range. Yeah.
I think we should ask them if you fly.
There's a big difference between the two, really, as far as even like the vision sensors, obviously the camera. Sorry? Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't want to say that either or are better because they're different. The drone is the same. You've got the 2x optical zoom versus a 1-inch sensor. So it really just depends on what you're going to do with it. If you need that, then you know that's what you use. If you think you're going to use the zoom, there's a lot of applications for that. I mean, me personally, I think the 1-inch sensor probably is the more impressive, just because of the quality of the image that you get from it. That is very nice.
Notice how it's all max connected to the printing systems. No bother.
So we've got the Sunrise guys doing a little presentation, a Q&A talk about better sound for better video. So they're going to be asking Q&A as well, so I'll come around with big mic. So yeah, welcome, give it a nice round of applause.
Good morning. Excellent. My name's Simeon. I'm a photographer and also involved in filmmaking. Today we've got a fantastic panel of industry professionals for you. And what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and dig into a number of insights on hopefully really welcome our panel, please. First we've got Emma Wilson. Give her a round of applause. We've got Jim Marks, well. Keep it going, keep it going. And Rick Roberts. More of the corporate and commercial side of things. As you look at your production of video, where do you rate the importance of sound? Because for a number of us, we kind of come from the photography as being that background. And for your background, it's a little bit different. But I'd just love to kind of get an understanding of where you kind of position it, even if it's percentages, etc.
Well, I mean, I can't take a photo. I mean, I can frame a photo, obviously, but I've never been a photographer. And for me, audio is always half the story. I say it's half the story, but actually, I think you can close your eyes and you can listen to audio and you can paint pictures in your head. But you can't. But it's very difficult with video to fill in the gaps with audio. Just a quick anecdote. My son and I, he's 11. We listen every night to the Archers. I think he's probably the youngest listener in the country. And we always argue about what the characters look like, because his idea of the characters are different from my idea of the characters. And so for me, audio is just so important. So for my wedding films, I take as much audio kit as my video kit, and yes, my heart pounds every time. And the one thing I'm scared of is, and the one thing when I go back and I listen to and I back up all my files, the one thing I go to first is my audio. I'm listening to make sure that I captured everything that I wanted on each and every device, and it's clear.
How many of you have got more than one lens in your kit bag? The reason why we tend to have more than one lens in the kit bag is because they do different things. And the point Emma's making is before you go to the shoot, you start to look at what is it that you're shooting and you try and choose that best lens for the job. So find that analogy.
I love your analogies. Let's go analogy. For me, there are kind of three sorts of mics, I guess, basically. The lav mic, which is the one you see on the newsreader on TV, and it's kind of what I would call a single person close mic, and this is the wireless one, so you can walk around with it. The upside to it is that it's very, very close to your source. So all of this noise, I can get round. I'm going to get what I say. I'm going to get what I'm speaking. But the downside, perhaps, is you can see it, unless you hide it.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you need to see, guys.
Yeah. So there are different sorts. So that's the lab. That's a kind of, I would say, the simplest approach. Then it would be like a shotgun mic, which is these long sort of poles that you see. And if you use my arms as a very broad, the focus of where I'm bringing that shotgun mic, I'll depending on how long it is and how, frankly, how good it is, depends on how condensed and how close it is.
Sennheiser.
Yeah.
Sennheiser, David. Can we someone just grab us a shotgun mic?
You think he's got one in here? As though incredibly, good pizza fashion.
Good, we like that.
That'll be on eBay later.
Thank you very much. So that's obviously a very long shotgun mic. So that's not getting there, but it's coming in here. But it won't be perfect. But if I'm outdoors and I've got to try and isolate some sound, that's going to go on the camera. There is a caveat to that, which is the third type, which is like a condenser mic, which is the way to think of sound is that when I'm talking to you here, you're hearing it, but it's also hitting that wall and coming back at us. It's a bit like a tennis ball. When I throw a tennis ball at a wall, it's going to bounce back and hit another wall, or hit the floor, or hit me in the head. It's going to bounce. Sound is like that. So you might have a condensing mic closer up, because what you have to be careful with these is if you're in a big bouncy space, you can get a reverb on a shotgun mic. So 3 different mics, 3 different uses. They all work in different ways, and you tend to have depending on what you shoot, you would have that. And equally, if I'm doing an interview and there's a flower pot like you, I might have a slip. No, when I'm saying flower pot, no, I didn't interview like myself. I have a backup, including a flower pot. Come back from that. But I'd hide a little freestanding recorder, stereo mic, behind the flower pot. It's downscape onto your film.
I'll follow on from that as well, and also a tip. I actually talked about this in one of my sessions. I don't know when it is, I can't remember, but at some point during the next few days, is that when you are recording audio, I'm kind of going to ask you what mic would you take, but whatever mic you use, at the end of whatever you're doing, I always record what we know as a buzz track or a wild track. So if you kind of just, if I stop talking for 10 seconds and you listen to the room right now, not even 10 seconds, but you get the idea. There's obviously an ambient sound in the room. When you're editing together, if you have to chop someone's interview, and you have to chop them because maybe they cough or maybe they do it on the mic, or you just need to chop the sentence, and the next part of the edit comes in on a different type of audio in the background, so it might be an air conditioning unit or traffic or something in the background. You have this 1 minute of audio at the end of your interview. So at the end of your, if you were doing an interview with a talking head, keep everyone in position, tell everyone to shut up, and just record 1 minute of sound as it is in the room. So I sit here now, where we all are, use the mic that I've been using for the whole interview, so this one, and I record a minute of audio. And I'd use that audio then as a kind of band-aid. So when you're in edit and you've got an edit and an edit, and the audio may jump, what you want to do is use that audio to kind of paste over the crack. So it's kind of plastering over the fact there's a gap. So the audio, the background noise would appear to be continuous. So you've not got that really harsh cut. And what Jim was saying about the B-roll or the cutaways, if you use the wild track and you paste over that audio jolt with another visual, the brain forgets there's an audio cut there. If you see the cut, you notice it more and you'll hear the audio jump a lot more than you don't see the cut. So if your cut is in the interview is covered over by the wild track or the atmosphere track, and you also use another layer on top of some B-roll, then your brain isn't, the viewer's brain is going,
Oh god.
All right.
Oh god. So we're home. Not home.
So, at the hotel.
Hotel home. And how did you enjoy it?
It was brilliant. We learned lots of stuff.
Yep.
Well, stuff about drones and stuff about sound for
Yeah.
video recording.
Was-
So bring the source closer so we can hear you.
Yeah, no, it was good. Even though we didn't get to do a
As
lot.
much as we thought we would.
Yeah, it was kind of, it wasn't really that busy, but
It wasn't that busy, but it was busy.
yeah. And yeah, the things were really good. The talks and stuff were really good. Really informative.
And we've got them recorded.
Whoa, I didn't mean to say my oops.
And we've got them recorded as well, so we'll be obviously putting them
Well,
into...
we had the first one recorded. The second one's in portrait, so I don't know how we'll share that. Yeah, you didn't think about that. Maybe we should have went to like one that's like this is how you record like for normal video, not portrait video. Yeah, so we just demolished a Papa John's because we were starving.
XXL.
XXL, baby. And was just about to watch the disappearance of Madeleine McCann, and we're probably gonna tank it and watch it all tonight, maybe.
Yeah, that's if Emma doesn't fall asleep within the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm quite tired. Exhausted. And we went over to the Resorts World as well, but yeah, we didn't really film that much. Eh.
Yeah. Yeah, we filmed when we first got in there when it wasn't too busy, but the later on during the day it kind of just did start getting a wee bit busier, so it was kind of harder to get to the front of the stands to see like,
to see different
the
things.
products. And
But if you're ever like looking to buy anything, that's probably the best place to go, because they have literally everything on display to try.
From filters to different kind of bags, message bags to backpacks,
cameras,
tripods, drones, you name it.
Everything they have.
Mainly they've got it.
And they're pretty good prices on stuff too. It's like, what do you call it? Like event only prices or something like that.
Yeah.
So, and lots of competitions to enter too. So, yeah, and the freebies. Not a lot of freebies, but some freebies.
Yeah, there's freebies, which was like lanyards. So it was like, I kind of thought, would probably be like one of the only freebies that you get. So I
Yeah.
just took 10. But yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought I had 2 in my pocket, like one for me, one for you.
Yeah, maybe not 10, but maybe about 8. Plus M is 2 equals 10.
Yeah, it was good. We just obviously need more time, but we did what we could do for a weekend. And tomorrow we'll be going back home. We will finish this off here, and we might see you tomorrow. Don't know. Maybe.
We're hoping to stop off in throughout the Lake District, depending on weather
Yeah.
conditions.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can get some photos.
We did buy a few things today.
Yes, we did. So we bought a rain cover.
A rain cover, or a rain sleeve, or whatever you call it. And a base stand thingy for
Was
the
it Osmo?
Osmo
Mobile.
Mobile.
1.
Yeah, which is actually a 2 base, but it's fine.
But it fits a 1 if you take the tripod
The tripod screw
thread
out. Yeah.
screw out of the bottom of it, which is not breaking it or forcing it in any way.
No, it's a little
It just
bit
screws
tight,
out
but it
if you
does work.
Yeah, it is tight, but yeah, it didn't break anything. There's no yeah.
And there's nothing broken up. It's just a little piece of metal.
Yeah, so we were advised, obviously, from the DJI stands that we could do that. So we did, and we got it, and
Yeah, they're really helpful. Like if you want to like
It's
see
made-
anything.
it's made a big difference.
We do
Emma-
have some footage.
Yeah, Emma was playing around with it, so we did notice a big difference in
It's so much easier to balance.
balancing it compared to balancing it, trying to balance it elsewhere without that stand. So
Yeah.
that'll be a good asset to our
Asset.
asset
Asset.
to our.
No drone though.
No.
Drones were good prices. Like how much was it? It was like £130 off or something.
It was it was £1,215
Yeah.
for the DJI
Mavic.
Maverick 2 Pro,
Yeah. Which is the cheapest I've ever seen it.
which is the 1-inch sensor.
Yeah, the one with the
Version.
Hasselblad sensor in it.
Doesn't come with the remote, as far as we
No
know.
remote and no fly more combo. Would have had to have bought that from a different stand.
And I had a look on the, and that was from the Wix stands.
Yeah.
And I had a look on the Wix website after the venue, and the price is still the original price, so it is definitely events prices only.
Yeah. So you might be able to come back next year and buy one. If it's not, I don't know. Like if it, by that time it should be on sale. So.
By that time, they'll probably have another drone out.
And we'll be like, oh, we'll just get that one instead. Good night. Sweet dreams. Let's watch some Netflix. Hello everyone, and today is I don't even know the date. This is awful. And my arm's getting really sore from holding this water. Let's find a tripod thingy, shall we? Or should I just sit it here? Oh god, that doesn't really work. Melody. She's a bit tired. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, you little poser. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't want to leave you. No, I don't. Gosh, look how cool you are. She's just being brushed, so she is so soft. She does this when she wants belly rubs. Oh, shut up. You can see her fangs have been removed. Oh, everything but her fangs have been removed, should I say. So, it's not doing very good, are you? She loves it when you rub here. I think she has sore gums, so she loves it when you rub here. You turn into such a little diva when the camera's on you. Did you just meow? You don't meow. She doesn't really meow. Can I zoom in on your beans? Yeah? So tired, eh? So I'm so looking forward to this. It's chilling. My face looks like a beach ball.